Hi guys, thanks for stopping by my channel. Today's video, we're taking a quick look at this set of Gold Horse colored pencils. Now, you might have heard of Gold Horse before, but I think most of the sets you see on YouTube, people doing reviews, are the Luminance dupe version of these pencils. I was looking around to see if I could find anything on this particular set, and I only saw videos talking about the Luminance dupes. And I know the Art Gear Guide, I watched a little bit of his video. He was talking about those. And Sarah Renee Clark has a video on them too. And I saw a few channels in French talking about them. So I saw these on AliExpress and I was like immediately intrigued because I was like, these look like Hobine dupes to me. And I do like the Hobine pencil better than Luminance pencils. And plus I always want to have more colors. So I just like to have all the colors, as many colors as I possibly can. So 144 colors seemed more attractive to me than 78, which I think that's the biggest set they have in that Luminance-esque dupe. So I got these, and these are a little bit harder to get, and they are expensive. I think they are overpriced because, at least for us in the US, maybe if you're in another country, they might not be as expensive to get or easier to get because, you know, we have what we got going on with the tariffs and shipping costs and everything. So I won't even get into that, but it's a little bit more expensive for us to get these. So I don't really expect any of you guys as my main American audience to be clamoring to go get these pencils, but I was able to get them. And I thought we would take a look at them and swatch them out. I think I'm going to do a second video swatching the whole set out. Let me know down below if you like that idea. I have been doing like multiple parts videos when I do colored pencils lately. Like I've been doing an unboxing like this. I'm just unboxing and checking out the pencils. And then a second video swatching, and then maybe a third video ultimately giving my final thoughts after spending some time with the pencils and, you know, coloring a little bit with them. So that seems to be working out for us lately. So I think I kind of want to keep following that trend of operations going forward. Unless you have some other ideas for me, I'd love to hear them. So let's just take a quick look at the pencils themselves. There's 4 trays here. Like I said, there's supposed to be 144 colors here. There is 144 pencils in here, but there's only technically 138 of this type of pencil. I'll show you what I mean in a minute. When we get to this third tray, there's 4 metallics, and they seem to be a different type of pencil. They could be the same core inside. I don't know. We don't know yet. But the outside is a different style, and the numbering system seems to be different as well. So let's take a look at that. And on this last tray, we have these 2 pencils, which appear to be the Luminance dupes. I think most people are familiar with lately with the Gold Horse brand. This Gold Horse, I saw they have quite a few different sets up on AliExpress at least, and I even went on their direct website. They have a few different styles. I don't know if that means just the outside pencil they make look different to look like different famous sets. I saw a few other sets that seemed like they might be dupes for other pencils as well. But what is interesting, these Luminance dupe looking ones, they have color names. They all have light fast ratings supposedly, but they don't explain in the box what the light fast ratings on here mean. And just by looking at a few of the pencils casually in the box, they don't seem to make much sense to me personally, but we'll get into that a little bit later as well. So I'm interested to see if, since we do have these kind of Luminance looking ones, if they're different from this main set we have here. I'm thinking it's not, personally, because this says B88 B811. I don't know if we can read that. And so does this set. It says B811 as well. So does that mean they're the same lead inside and that's just the outside is different? And they're, I don't know. That's questions we have to find out later on, and maybe in a separate video. But I just wanted to give you a heads up that that's what we're going to be taking a look at in the next video, or maybe the video after that. I think the next video we do will be a full swatching of these pencils. And I do have my Hobine pencils here. Let's see. I have one that I haven't sharpened. And let me bring this down low so we can get a closer look. I don't think these are head-to-head matches for Hobine pencils. I think they just made them look like Hobine pencils, perhaps. So, let's see. Well, let's compare these two. They're kind of close. So, maybe I shouldn't do this one because I have this barcode sticker over it. You can't. I got some of these, my Hobine pencils, from Amazon Japan, and they sell them open stock over there. I don't think they're so accessible anymore, but a few years ago I got them from Amazon. I would get them for good deals on Amazon Japan. All right, so let's see, comparison wise. They have the gold band, you can see, and Hobine colored pencil, and this gold horse says gold horse, artist color B8811, and then the back of the Hobine has the color name and its light fast rating, OP 140, and this one says GH for gold horse, and 567 the numbering. So it looks pretty much like they are definitely modeled after the Hobine pencils. They have their little 1-star light fast rating, whereas this one has 3. Okay, we'll get into this a little later on in our series of Gold Horse pencils. I actually have another set of pencils arriving on Tuesday that I'm really excited to share with you as well. This is going to be like a big pencil month for me. I think hopefully I'm also expecting a third set of pencils that I think will be interesting to take a look at as well. So, like I said, I have to go to work, so I'm going to have to cut this short. But let me know what you would like to do. Maybe on Monday. Today's Saturday when I'm filming this. Monday I'm off, so we can do a full swatching of these, I think, and see what the colors look like. That is always what I'm most interested in, to tell you the truth. On this channel, I want to know what the colors look like and how do they do coloring. I'm not really so much into light fast ratings and all these sorts of big tests. What the colors look like and do I like them for coloring? That's my ultimate thing that I like to talk about here on this channel. So let me know what you think. Stay tuned for the second part. Hopefully we'll figure out if these are truly a nice dupe for, a less expensive dupe for the Hobine pencils. I'm predicting probably not, but it's fun to investigate anyway. So stay tuned and I'll see you in the next video.